Hi everyone. Today is election day within the province of Ontario. And I honestly want to be that annoying person who says, get out and vote. Whether or not if you actually go to the voting place as to whichever it is within your area and you don't like any of the candidates, you can abstain your vote. But that means it still gets registered, and that means you don't like any of the candidates who are there to be offered. There are a wide ranging different views and opinions. I'd say three of them are neoliberalism, and then you have Mike Schreiner. That is kind of funny when you say it out loud. There are other parties. You have the New Blue, and I believe it's the Freedom Party as well. And then obviously you have your different like libertarian candidates. I don't know if there's a Christian Heritage Party this time around, at least within Oxford County. I don't recall seeing one when I voted back on Saturday for early voting. But the big thing is, and the reason why I'm saying this, is just get out to vote. You don't have to vote for someone who I would vote for, which is usually a left-leaning party. If you have more right-leaning policies and ideas, then vote for someone who best represents you. But I will at least leave off on this note. At least a couple of notes. The deficit has gone up the most under this conservative-led government within Ontario. He has underfunded public health care as well as public education. Yes, I know I'm a custodian, however, this isn't really about me. Really about the students who, yes, I clean up after, but I also still have a brother who's in high school, who does have disabilities, who does need help. But there are many other children out there within the Ontario education system who needs that help as well. Even within the school I clean at, there are students who do need those supports. We do need more teachers. We need more healthcare workers, especially within the north of Ontario. It doesn't help that Ford wants to build a $100 billion tunnel underneath the 401. Sure, that sounds great until you realize that's the starting price. And that's assuming it ever gets done. Because Boston tried it and it never finished. And what they did get finished, well, yeah, sure, it's a road, but it was also a giant waste of money in the grand scheme of things. And then we have our current representative within Oxford County, Ernie Hardeman. Yes, he has been here for well over 20 years. Yes, for the people who he is able to get in contact to and stay in contact to, he does a good job. However, it is time for a change. I cannot stress this enough. Ernie needs to go. Yes, I might be saying an ageist-oriented thing here. He's 78. But this is the same concern that anyone would have had if we were talking about Joe Biden or even Donald Trump down in the States. They're old. They shouldn't even have ran. Should have been fresher blood. And even I, as someone who would rather have Sanders down there. Digressing from the states. Just please get out to vote. We need change. It needs to happen. And it's up to you as to who you decide to vote for. Please check out all party platforms. See what best aligns with you. I may have voted Liberal. You may not agree with that, and that's fine. There are times when I honestly regret that, and I should have voted NDP. Or even Green, in all fairness, because those two really were my own ideologies. And agreements lie. But it also depends on your riding. For us within Oxford, usually what might be the best choice would be the NDP. And that's perfectly fine. I support you as to whoever you would vote for. Conservatives aren't my cup of tea. And that's fine. Really, I should say they're probably like a really bad beer that just tastes like piss. Actually, that's kind of funny considering the fact that they did push alcohol into corner stores, which I don't agree with. I know some people like it, that's fine. I'm just more worried when it comes down to it's going to become easier for people to steal, especially people who are underage. Because not all places will check and not all places will ID. You win some, you lose some, and then also that then proceeds to give less revenue towards the provincial government, which then feeds it back into funding things like healthcare and education. But what do I know? I'm just a crazy radical socialist.